Aaron Telitz, you sure are driving a funny open wheel car, my man. All kidding aside, really happy to see you here, brought into the AIM Vasser Sullivan team for the endurance rounds. You got your very first run in something with a roof over your head. Tell me about that. How different is it compared to not only the open wheel cars, even the Indy car you tested last year?
Yeah, it was a bit different for me, a bit of a shock, honestly. I remember coming down pit lane in the AIM Vasser Sullivan Lexus, and I got to the end, and it tightens up, and you go around the tight left-hander. And I remember just thinking to myself, is this thing even going to make it around this corner here? It's just huge compared to what I'm used to. But after I did a few laps and getting more comfortable with a bigger car, the anti-lock brake systems, traction control, all that, just new stuff to get used to, feeling comfortable by the end of my run. So I'm excited to keep building on it.
So I'm always happy when I see young American open wheel talent branch out into sports cars. Don't want to lose you from open wheel though. I don't know if you can share any secrets with us, but I keep hearing your name about some possible Indy 500 drives. I assume you're working hard to at least try and keep that door open too?
Definitely still working hard to keep that door open into IndyCar. That's the dream, that's the goal, and actually being with the AIM Vasser Sullivan team, as you know, Jimmy Vasser and James Sullivan also have an IndyCar team with Dale Coyne and Sebastian Bourdais, so we'll work on that angle as well and hopefully be able to get into an IndyCar at some point in time this next year, maybe not in a race, maybe just a test or something like that.
So between yourself, saw Victor Franzoni a little earlier, one of your rivals and competitors from the open wheel ladder system. What's the general feeling of being here for those who are maybe accustomed to the open wheel coverage that we do? What's it like being here, first impression of the IMSA paddock?
I love it, actually. It's really fun. First of all, just so many drivers. You know, it's not like the open wheel series where just every car has its own driver. Here, you know, you got 3, 4, maybe even 5 drivers a car. Being at the drivers meeting was like crazy, so eye-opening. You're in there and there's just like...
It's like a movie theater.
Oh man, it's crazy. So many people are in there, and then you've got, you know, all sorts of big-time drivers that I've looked up to. Fernando Alonso's there, Alex Zanardi. You know, all these guys are just legends, and to be here, race on the same track with them is really special.
All right, young American standout Aaron Telitz branching out into sports cars again, hoping that'll keep his feet in open wheel too. Glad you're here, son.
Thanks, guys.